Yo, 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 yo. What's up, y'all? You get to see a little behind the scenes action here today. That's the iPad that records the screen, all that good stuff. Anyways, it's your boy Mike coming to you from the Resort Spa and Casino, and today we're going to fire up a new system. It is the Fixed Pivot. The Fixed Pivot. My gosh, sorry about that. Come in and check it out. I'll show you what's all about inside. Come on, come with me. Check it out. The Fixed Pivot. New strategy on Adunja. Bubble up. What is up, everybody? It is your boy Mike Adunja, Bubble Crab style, and today I'm coming to you from the Resort Spa and Casino. We're gonna fire up a little episode of Bubble Crabs, and today we're rolling out another new strategy, and this is called the Fixed Pivot, the Adunja Fixed Pivot. I'll show you how it works. We're gonna roll it out at a real base level here, so you guys can understand the concepts. Check it out, see what you think, and all that good stuff. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of the action each and every day on the Adunja slots, Bubble Crab style, while we get this thing going. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're always working, so that doesn't matter. We're gonna put $1 on the lucky roller, but I can't do it because I set down to this machine that's in one right now. So that 3 is not mine. We'll get to that in a minute. So we're gonna do $2 units. So and then we go up by 2. On a loss and down by 1 on a win. So we're gonna start out by laying the 4 and the 10, and I'll explain it to you. Again, this is called the Adunja Fixed Pivot. Let's get it going. Normally we'd have a lucky roller there, but we'll get that in a minute. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. All right, that's gonna be a 9. So what we do now, all right, is if the point established is the 8, 9, or 10, we're gonna move that number over. If it's a 4, 5, or 6, we're gonna move that one over. So that's going to be the fixed part of the strategy right there. It's going to stay on the 9, and I'll roll here, and that's going to be an 8, and that is the pivot. So now we're going to take this bet, and it's going to travel to the last point that rolls. Again, that's called the Adunja Fixed Pivot, and that's a 10. So we'll roll that. We're going to move that over to the 10 and continue rolling. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. Whether you guys are coming to us from Henderson, Las Vegas, Nevada, the U.S., or worldwide, I appreciate you landing right here on Adunja Bubble Crab style for a little Adunja Fixed Pivot strategy. It's a new one here. Rolling it on Bubble Crabs for you first time. All right, so that's going to be a winner. We win $1.33 over there, win $1 over there, and we're at 302. 302. So now we're going to get our lucky roller going there. We go back on our deal there. And we continue rolling. As again, always, we start with $3 bankroll on this game, on this session. We're always looking for that 10 to 20% increase. So let's get going. So here comes the fix. Oops, sorry, not that. We can slide it. Fix is going there. And let's see if we can get the pivot moving. So the pivot's going to the 8. So that's going to go right there. You just got to make sure on Bubble Crabs that you're not adding bets every time or pushing the numbers up. You got to slide that thing. All right, that's going to be a 5. So the 5 hits, we lose that, so we go up. So what we do here now is these go by 2 units. So this goes to 6, and then we reset back over here at 6, and the number's off, and we reset on the 410. There's another way you can play this where you just leave those 2 numbers where they are. On this one here, I'm resetting them each time back to the 410, which is home base. So we went up 2 units. That's gonna be a 9. Again, because the point is on the high side, 8, 9, 10, we move this guy, and now we're rolling. And that's going to be a yo 11, see ya yo player yo. And that's going to be a 6. So we're going to move our $6 to the 6, and we continue rolling. Double tap that screen if y'all can. Like this video since you're watching it. Subscribe to the channel. We are 4,500 subscribers. Thank you. It's a big deal for us. I can't thank you guys enough. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. And if you can, turn on those notifications. We only have like 200 people that have the notifications turned on. Notifications turned on will just let you know when we got new videos coming out, and it'll also tell you when we go live. And if you're feeling really froggy, like the videos, and want to support us for a tiny little $2.99 a month, you can become an Adunja Nation's member. We don't really have a bunch of extra perks right now. We will eventually do some early release videos that you guys will get to see them as members before everyone else. And we'll eventually get some members only videos going, but got to get the membership up first before we do that. So $2.99 a month supports us. Really appreciate it. You guys can do that and cancel any time. It's like I said, it's only $2.99 a month. and we'll do some other stuff with contests down the road. But anyways, back to where we're at now. The 5 rolled, so we moved the pivot to the 5, and we got our point hit. The 9 got hit, so we're going back to base here, and we go back here. That's at 6, and we go up 2 units. So 2 units up, 2 units up, and we're rolling. Here we go. And our bankroll reset was 302, 302. So this time the number's on the low. So we're going to slide that guy right there, and we're rolling. And there's a 7. That's what we needed. Boom. So we're good. Recovers. You can do one of 2 things. That's at 303. That's at a new bankroll reset. Or if you want, you could work down the ladder, which you would come down by 1 unit if you're working down. Or you can just bankroll reset if you want bankroll reset. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it in half. We start at $2 units, and we go up 2, so we go 4 or 6. So I'll bring out $6 units just so you guys can see it work a little bit. But you could go back to base because again we hit a new bankroll reset. So, and the reason you don't want to stay up and down that ladder the whole time if you don't need to is so you're not just leveraging yourself all day and being higher exposed level. So here we go. And that's gonna be a 7 winner. So if we would stayed at that ladder where we were at, that would have we would have got paid more, obviously, but we still got paid. So we'll go down 1 unit there. So now we're down to 5s, and that's gonna be another 7. So that's gonna pay you again. And we come down another unit. Put your dollar back up on that lucky roller, and that's gonna be the 8. So again, that's on the high side. So we're gonna move that guy. And now that's the fixed part of the strategy. And we see a craps, a player craps. Let's go. Come on, Mike. Roll that back-to-back crapsy action. That's gonna be a 5. So now the fixed part is the 8. The pivot is gonna be the other number. So now we just keep following that last roll. And that's going to the 9. Slide that bad boy over to the 9. Keep on rolling. The Adunja Fixed Pivot strategy. All right, so we got hit on our 8. What was our, hold on, what was our bankroll reset? So I have that there. So 305. We got picked up for $1 there, and we got picked up for $4 there. So we'll call it 311. 311. All right, so we're at 4. So we go up 2 units. So we go 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Our number got picked off. We're back to base, or back to our home bases on the numbers, and we're rolling. 311 bankroll reset. And that's gonna be a 10. So we get picked off again right there. So we go up 2 units there, and we go 2 units up over here. And now we're rolling. And that's gonna be the 7. That's good for us. 308. So we're gonna come down a unit. So we'll come down to 10, 11. You could come up to down 2 also. When you're playing this lower limit level, you can. On the tables, we play it higher. And when you play the strategy with the tables, try to stay on the end. Talk to your guy, that's on your corner, and then just drop him some chips, or ask him if he wants some drop, or just tell him what you're doing. He'll move the lay around. If you ask them to move their time, they're like, "What are you doing, bro?" But if you talk to them, they'll work with you. So here we go. And that's gonna be a 5. So that's gonna be on the low side. So that comes the fix. And there we go, got that. So we're at a new bankroll reset. Boom. This time here, we'll go down to, I'll come down to 4 instead of 2 because we're playing the lucky roller. And our new bankroll reset's 321. That's changing now. Oh, it must not have been 321. It must have been 319. So now it's 322. So we'll reset that. And that's gonna be a 9. So that's gonna be the higher side of the noise. So we take that number there. You're just taking the point that's closer to the number. Bottom 3 or top 3. High side, low side. And now we're rolling. That's the fixed part of the strategy. And there we go. Boom. So now we're at 325. And we'll just come back. We'll go down to, I'll show you how you would ladder up, ladder down. So you go down to 3 because it hit. And that's gonna be a 4. So we got picked off on that. So we go up 2 units. So repeat the bet, and we go up 2 units. So we start at $2. Our units are $2 units. So we go there, and we go there, and we're rolling. The 4 is already on as the point. So doesn't matter. We're good to go. So 328. And we can go down to 6 and hit that number there. Bankroll reset 329. 329. Hey, how you doing? Can I grab 2 do you have Evians? Yeah. And then could I get a Red Bull when you get a chance? Sugar free. And I'm gonna give you this right now just in case. All right. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see. So we're up to 2 units, and we're back at the base. So we start off at the 4 and 10. Again, you can leave them on the numbers you were at if you like that better. You have a chance of making more if the lay is on the 5, 6, 8, 9 versus the 4, 10. You also have a chance to get picked off a little quicker. So I just like to come out with the same deal. So here we go. And that's gonna be a 7 winner for us. So our new bankroll resets 334. We'll come back. We'll go down a unit, down to $6 there, and we're rolling. And that's gonna be a 6. So that's gonna be low side. We'll move that guy there. That is the fixed part of the strategy, and we're not gonna get to see the rotating part because we already got paid. All right, so we'll come down another unit, go down to 5, put that lucky roller back out there. If you're playing at a little bit higher level, I'd like to get all 3 lucky rollers going because if you're getting some numbers picked off, hopefully that means, or not hopefully, but that means you're probably hitting some numbers. So then the lucky roller has a chance to pay high and low side as well. So again, the Adunja Fixed Pivot, y'all. All right, here we go. And that's gonna be the 9. That's our number. Because it's a point, everything resets, so we reset. So we're at 5, we come up 2 units, and we go there, come up 2 units, and we're rolling. That's gonna be an 8. That's gonna be the high side, right there. Come on, got the fixed part locked, and we're good. Boom. And that's gonna be a new bankroll reset. So again, you can stay at this level, come down 1 unit, or you can go back to base if you don't want to risk, be overexposed. So we're gonna come out here 2 and 2, and we're still doing $2 units, but I'm gonna start at 3 on here, but we're $2 units, so we'll increase by 2. But the 3 covers lucky roll a little bit better. So all right, so there's the fix. And no pivot again because boom, we're just getting paid, baby. Getting paid, baby. All right, so this time, let's just say, now you come down a unit. And again, you can use bankroll reset on that, or you can just really work that ladder up and down. Just keep in mind, if you're going up by 2 units and down 1 unit, it's going to take you a while to get up and down that ladder. So you could also just do up a unit, down a unit. You don't have to do the 2. I like going up by 2 so it recovers quicker. That's up to you. So here we go. That's not up to you. Follow the system. Do it like I'm telling you. All right. So here, this one, I think this is the first time we had this happen. We had our pivot get picked off. So we go up 2 units, but we don't reset, okay? Because our point's still set. So we just put that back where it got hit, and we continue on. So we're rolling. All right, that's gonna be a 5. So that guy goes over there. Whoops, took it off. That's what I say. You gotta make sure you didn't accidentally place it somewhere in that screen. Why that happens? It'll happen sometimes. All right, that's gonna be a 6. So we got hit on our number there. So we go up 2 units, and that's a reset because that was the point. So up 2 units, and we're back on the 4 time. And that's gonna be boom, boom, winner. All right, and our 345 was our reset before, so we're back at base. So we recovered everything there, and we're chilling. So we go back down to base level. You can see this thing recovers like a monster. So here we go. Let's do this. Let's do. We'll go up to. How about this? We'll go up 2 units, down 2 units for a little bit and show you. See how play it out for you guys and see. We're hitting pretty good and doing decent. So here you go. 2 2 2 2 2. All right. So you already have your point. It was where we got picked off. And now we got our, so the fix is on there. Now we got the point, pivot is on the 9. And now it's going to travel to the 6. If we can get the 7 or the yucks while we got on the 6 and 8, it pays better. And it's going to bop to the 8. Bop to the 8. Let's go. Rolly roll. And that's going to be a yo 11. See a yo, play a yo. Come on, shoot. Hit that yo. And that's going to be a 6. So we slide that back to the 6. And we're rolling. And that's a Nina. Nina in the house. So let me go right there. And that's a 6. So we come back on over to the 6. Here we go, here we go. Oh, boxcars. See a boxcars, play a boxcars, and a craps. Tweak, a little tweak, last couple of videos. And that's a 5. So our travel goes to the 5, which is our pivot. And now the pivot goes to the 6. We're on a roll here. Got a little bit of a roll going. And that's going to be an acey-deucey. With that. Thank you. Can I just get a 2 back? Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks. All right, so let's see, what just hit there? Oh, that was the acey-deucey. So we got the acey-deucey rolling. Go roll that bad boy out. Sorry, guys, had to get some. All right, and there you go, 7. Boom. So we're good there. $6 on that. So we go here, back on there. I think that's the new bankroll reset, 349. I think it was 345. So we go $1 there. We are at 6, so we'll come down to units. We'll go to 4, and we're rolling this thing. The Adunja Fixed Pivot. Let me know what y'all think. It tested extremely well. It's done good on the tables, but you know, bubble crabs rolling out. Played one other time with bubble crabs, booked a win on it, but this is the first time I'm recording it or playing it anywhere on lives or recording. So we hit a 4, so we're at $4 units. We go up 2 units, and that's gonna be an 8. So the pivot goes to the 8, and we're rolling. Sugar-free. Got sugar-free Red Bull too, y'all, with that water. All right, so now the pivot goes to the 5. And we got picked on the pivot. Again, because we have our bank, we have our number, we just reset there. So you're up to 12, and we're rolling. And that's gonna be a 9. Travel on down to the Nina. Nina, Nina, Nina. And a snake eyes. We call that the Cade Cunningham. Deuce. And that's the Yo 11. Come on, let's get one of these little hornbacks popping. That's gonna be a 6. So that 12 goes over to the 6. We'll roll that bad boy out. And that's a 4. So we got hit on our point. So we reset. That goes up here at 12. That goes up to 14, and that goes 10, 12, 14, 16. And we still got our lucky roller in place, so we're just rolling. And that's going to be an 8. That's going to be high side, so this guy moves. And we're rolling. And there's our 7. Boom. So we're 342. 342, and we're resetting, so we go there. And like I said, you can go up 2 units, down 2 units if you want. So we are 16. So if we come down 2 units, we go 14. We go 12. So you can go up 2 and down 2 too. It's up to you how you want to play it. We're $4 off a reset. You could go down to bank if you don't want to chase it. If you don't want to be exposed, this thing recovers and makes good money. So you see it in action. So you don't get paid as good on the 410, but you also have a better chance of having it survive. So we'll go down 2 units again, and we're right there. And that's going to be a 5. So the low side is going to move because the point is closer to that. That is the fixed. Oh, and the pivot gets hit. The pivot gets hit before it could ever pivot. So that goes 12 and 12 there, and we're rolling. And that's going to be a 5. The point gets hit. So now the point resets. So that goes 10, that goes 12, now 14, 16, 14, 16. And now we're rolling. Looking for that 7. And that's going to be the 9. So the high side is going to move. And we're rolling. And that's going to be the 7. Boom. So there we go. 348. We recovered. I thought we were 345 before. It might have been 349, but we'll go 348. So instead of being exposed and staying at the high level, just come back down to something you're comfortable with. We go there. Again, we're playing low limits, y'all. Low limit. That's going to be the 8. So this guy's going to move. and that's gonna be the 5. So now this guy starts following the number, the fixed pivot, the Adunja Fixed Pivot, baby. Let's go. And that's gonna be an 8. Got hit on our point because the points reset. We reset. Let's go up 2 units, and we're rolling. 348 was our bankroll reset. All right, so the point is the 4, but we got hit. We go up 2 units, and we're rolling. That's gonna be a 6. So this guy comes down to the 6 because that's already locked on the fixed point. And that's a 6. We got hit on our 6, so we go up 2, and then we go 5 and 15. Now, again, remember, we only had it a couple times. We're still in it, so we just replace where that was, and then we go. And that's gonna be a boxcar. See a boxcars, play a boxcars, and a craps. And that's the 6 again. So we gotta replace that, get those down. That goes up 2, that goes up 2, and we're rolling. And that's the 6 again. If you keep getting smacked over and over and over again, you can jump off it, or like move to another number. You know, that's a feel. That's a feel. If you want to do that, you can jump into the 8 and have the same value. That's a 9. So the 23 travels to the 9. Here we go. And there's a 7. So the recovery there, we got back to 313. So again, we dropped down to where we were. We were at 345. So then we go down to 313. So we go back to $19 units. If again, if you're not trying to be exposed, you can come down lower and you just work up from there. But we're 19, 15. We'll go down to 14, let's say. If you went down to 2 units, you'd be at 19. And that's gonna be a 6. So our 4 goes there. Or I'm sorry, our 14 goes there. Our 4. Y'all are looking like, what are you talking about? And then our pivot, it just disappeared. All right, now it's locked back in. Make sure you guys double tap the screen, find that like button, the thumbs up, hit us with a like area watching this video, and subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications. And like I said, if you're feeling really good about what we're doing, man, please subscribe. Hit that membership for $2.99. It supports us, only $3 a month, and it supports us, allows us to do smart things. So if you guys could do that, I appreciate y'all for that. All right, so we're at 14 there. We'll come down to 10. Just come down to 2 units and roll it out. And then boom, that's gonna be a hitter there. So now we'll come down to 8. Oh no, we'll come down. I'll keep the 2 units. We're at 10, so we'll 6, and there. And that's gonna be a 10. So we gotta go up 2 units, repeat that bet. That is our fix. That will be our pivot, and we're going. That's gonna be a 5. That goes there. Nina in the place to be. Nina, 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 can't you see? Oh, our Nina got hit. So repeat that, go up your units, and we're rolling. And that's gonna be a 6. So Nina goes down to the 6. Let's go, shooter. Looking for that yucks. Oh, that's a 10. Not good for us. So we reset. Okay, so that goes over here. You go up 2 and 2. And we're on. And this will be a boxcars, see a boxcars, play a boxcars, and the craps. That's gonna be a 5. So that's gonna be low side moves. Boom, right there. And that's gonna be a 4. So now that guy travels down to there. I know I go around it like it's like it's blocking me or something. And there's our 7. So we're good there. All right, and what we got time on this thing? This thing is 23 minutes in. We're at our. What do we start at? Oh no, we're not at our deal yet. All right, let's book this one as a dub though. Get to the dub. So I'm going to cut that in half. I'm gonna come down to. We should took our percentage earlier, but I'm gonna go down $4 here. Resetting. And that's gonna be a 7. So if I would have stayed at the 18, we would have been good. But I'm just trying to book a win with a 10 to 20% increase. So we just repeat that bet, roll it back out, hit this one, and hopefully call it good. Come on. Oh, nope, got some work to do. All right, so we repeat that bet. We go up 2 units, and we're rolling. And that's going to be a 7 there. So 332. Time-wise is good on the video. We're in our percentage that we want to be. Our high was 348. I played around with the up and down, the ladder a little bit. So I'll roll it back again for you guys, show it to you again. Maybe come up, do dollar units so you can go up by 2 and down by 1 or something. But we'll get going. So until next time, make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, hit that membership for $2.99, turn on those notifications so you guys know when we go live. Only 200 people or so are subscribed that. 4,500 people subscribe to the channel. We gotta get more people getting those notifications. So if you can find that bell and click that, I'd appreciate it. Hit the membership for $2.99. It really supports us. And let me know what you think about the Adunja Fixed Pivot strategy. Rolling out for the first time, you'll be seeing it more and more. It's a good one, y'all. Until next time, make sure y'all bubble up.